You are live. You are live.
Hey, there we go. They're coming back.
Hi, everyone. I think it seems a little better right now.
Yeah.
Hi, everyone. I hate when the thing is lopsided, though.
Perfect. Everything's perfect. Yay. Take
Everybody
two.
can see me now?
Take two. Like a real TV
two.
show.
Hi, looks good. Okay, thank you.
Yes,
Where's my baby
hi.
Sean?
Hi, you guys. I'm sorry for you following my Wednesday
I'm
wind down.
excited.
Wednesday did not happen because it was such a long day. I didn't even get home until midnight. I had to do something because I gave my friend Devin and his friends, my old friends, tarot cards for his birthday present, and I blew the house up. They loved it. They were like, "Oh my God, Sean, you're so good." I'm like, "Oh no."
So I saw.
What did I dream about? Oh, that's right.
Tamar.
I have a dream. I'm like
Sean.
Martin Luther Queen, you guys. I told Tracey this earlier this week. I had a dream.
Hola.
And if this dream comes to pass, then wow, I am like getting some real good downloads because I had a dream the other night and I woke up and it was so real that I felt like it was the reality. But I had a dream that after they get rid of Trump, which is going to come, we basically had to have a special election to vote for who we wanted out of the past presidents to run the office. I know, MLQ, yeah, Martin Luther Queen. That'd be a really good, like, blog name if I ever, oh my God, I should make that like a blog.
Tom, I trust you that Tamar had really good energy. What is happening with her radio show? Like, where's her radio show? Oh, thank you.
So, I had a dream that, in the special election, in my dream, Obama came back to office. And the weird thing was that we all thought we were just going to vote for one because someone else was on the ballot was Bush. But then the government goes, "Hey, you guys."
Thank you.
They announce it that Obama wins.
Thank you, Ellie.
But then at the same time, they say, "So did Bush." So they bring out two presidents for both sides, the Republican and the Democrats, no vice president. And they can basically come together to bring the country back to speed. And then in 2020, have a real election with real candidates.
First of all, this is something that Sean and I have been saying for quite some time. We've always said that Obama, Bush, and Clinton would come back in. I think his dream is kind of narrowing it down now. So
I think Clinton's
it's probably two presidents are coming back.
Yeah.
One Democrat,
and one
Republican.
Mm-hmm.
They might bring Clinton in to help organize some situations.
Yeah. But as far as the president, they'll be our head. We'll have two chief officers. It'll be historical.
I have to tell you, I like Bush. I think he screwed up on 9/11, but I like him.
I would rather have Bush for another 8 years than another single second of Trump. I cannot believe how much I used to hate Bush. He didn't even do anything compared to Trump.
He never did anything.
Compared to Trump.
When we look at what we were hating,
Trump makes Bush look like Mickey fucking Mouse, okay?
It's almost
seriously.
like, hey, Kelsey, it's almost like looking at your old pictures when you thought you were fat, but you weren't, and you look at your old pictures and you're like, why didn't I just enjoy my life?
But seriously, because you know what I think about it, it's we were fighting Bush, but he wasn't doing anything to rock the boat.
He really wasn't.
He didn't do anything. He didn't, I just could see the weasel in his eyes, and that just bothered me.
But he didn't even have the weasel in his eyes. He's just a nice guy.
All presidents are weasels. What's the big deal? But you know what I mean? I cannot believe that, I actually...
But a lot of people feel that way about Obama now. Now that Obama is gone and we see the difference, people are like, why did I consider voting for Trump?
Yeah. A lot of people, the good news is that people are having, it's been said a lot that a lot of people who did vote for Trump are having a lot of buyer's remorse. A lot of people are even on the Sarah Silverman show, she's interviewed some people who are like, well, I voted for him, but you know what? He hasn't really done anything spectacular, so I'm kind of
I still blame Bernie Sanders people. They don't like that. A lot of them don't like that at all, that you're blaming them. But I blame Bernie Sanders people. And I blame Bernie Sanders.
Yeah, I know. He should have just completed.
He should have just walked off the race. Oh my God, Bernie. You're spoiled and you're selfish and you're privileged.
And old.
And he didn't want a woman to go in front of him.
So I had this dream that it was Obama and Bush came back.
Sweet Dad. Thank you for the super heart.
They come back to basically, heal the nation and help get us back on solid ground.
And only the two of them could do it. Only the two of them
could, because the Republicans love Bush. And we love Obama.
Oh, yes.
And so everyone will be happy because we'll be represented. You know
It'll be amazing.
And then when they don't get along, we'll just get a good old-fashioned rock, paper, scissors. Go!
And if it comes out like that, then by golly, the two of us should get a TV show for real. If it comes out like that. Because everything on 40...
Documentation.
Every single video concerning the Trump administration has come true. You guys can't doubt us anymore. Oh, by the way, if you need your own personal reading, please call me at psychictracybrown@yahoo.com and call Sean at
SeanLittle14@gmail.com. You're not calling me though, you're emailing me.
No, email.
And call Sean at. You can't call me.
But I said call me because I'm silly. You know I don't know.
You almost say call me at psychictracybrown.
I know.
Let me go turn the air on. Okay.
Remember, they don't know the joke.
Is it Heidi? Let me go turn the air on.
They don't know the joke. It's a joke from the Green Man store. Listen to me.
We should have a Christmas gathering with them.
They have a Christmas party every year.
We just need to go. Vanina, me. No, I don't want to go with everyone. I mean, me, you, Vanina, Deborah. And Dylan.
And Dylan. Yeah. I was thinking about going to see Dylan tomorrow at his store.
Really?
Yeah. I like, going to different stores.
Is he working at that Mystic Museum store?
Yeah, he's always working.
Oh, we should do that.
Do you want to do it tomorrow? Yeah.
Well, I don't say early afternoon. I mean 2 or 3.
That's perfect. I could meet you there.
Mama needs to sleep in, and yes, I'd meet you there. I would not come down all the way down here. Every fucking time, every time.
What you guys don't understand is that we really, really support each other. And I go to Deborah's class every single Tuesday. Deborah has a mediumship class. Yeah.
Okay, but we should definitely have like an Ernie's taco night when they get off on a Friday night, like in the New Year or something, or like for the holidays.
All right. This one of the psychics that used to work at the Green Man store, Deborah, and I posted for anybody who lives in Los Angeles. She gives classes at 10109 Vermont Boulevard on developing mediumship and your skills.
Oh,
and it's for the lay people.
She's legit.
Yo, she's very legit.
I've never got a reading from her, but I would if I had to talk to her.
No, she's legit. I've gotten readings from her. And last night, my grandma came through, my mama came through, and we talked about bangles, which is a big deal for us. And when I went to Israel...
How funny.
Right. When I went to Israel, I purposely came back with a bangle. Because it represented, like, my family history. We're West Indians, so West Indians wear bangles. In any case, you're in LA, Jeremy. This explains it. What, Gary? Explains what? So if anybody wants to come to Deborah's classes, we are really, really big at supporting one another. And I'm at Deborah's class every single Tuesday. But seriously, I just posted... What was the most recent thing I posted? It was on Amorosa and this book that she was going to write. I said it back in January of last year. January 16th, before they took over the administration, I said Amorosa was going to get fired and she was going to give a tell-all book. I said if she got fired, she's going to give a tell-all book. And that was January 16th of last year. I have since updated the video this week. And before she came out on ABC, I said she was going to give a tell-all book. Spirit never lies. Never lies. Spirit never lies to me. Right, Charm? The book is going to be juicy. I'm writing the book. I am going to read the book. By the way, talking about books, I am going to have my own book copyrighted. Oh, yes. I already went to the copyright office in the U.S. To get it copyrighted. Copywritten.
Okay.
Stop.
Okay, I get it. You said the same thing 3 times now.
Because I'm trying to find
I'm going to the copywriting place to get something copywritten. I got something copyrighted. You said it 3 different ways. The same thing. 3 times. Copyright, got it. Good. Move forward.
I'm trying to be professional in my business.
I got it. Okay. Copyright, copywritten. It doesn't matter. Copyright. Right. Move to the idea now. What are you copywriting?
Well, it's a book.
Book. I feel like we're playing fucking verbal charades. Go on. 2 letters. 2 words. 2 words. 2 words. Second word. Jesus.
Yes. It's Jesus related.
It's Jesus. Period. Exclamation point.
It's God Jesus related, and you guys are going to love it because it's going to be really, really shocking. The content is shocking, and I did my research. Nobody has a book out there like this. It's all my idea. I can't tell you.
Jesus spills the tea, as in the tarot deck.
Oh, that would be a great title.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus spills the tea through Tracey. What else happened in you? They just care about the damn dream. What else happened in your dream?
Well, after I had sex with Will Smith for the 7th time. I'm just kidding. I don't dream about that. No, it was literally about the election, which is so weird, right? Because, I'm, like, so anti-political. Like, I don't even care.
How could you be anti-political?
I mean, in the sense that I don't, like, follow it. You know what I mean? So why would I dream about politics? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't care enough, really, about politics to dream about it. But it was so real. Like, I woke up believing that I was, like, in my dream. It was, like, the Matrix. I was like, this is so weird. I go, oh, it's not real, though.
But it will be real.
Yeah. I want to write a book too. You know what I think I want to write a book about? I want to write a book about like rediscovering the astrological signs, but like dissecting them the way that I do, which is basically like the sign itself. Like I'm learning so much about it.
You get like explain Libra because I like when
Libra,
you
like how
about...
they're metal, how they made them metal, and how like basically they're not organic, and that's why they're so selfish all the time because they just use the scales and they don't understand. But because Venus is their ruling planet, they have the capacity to love, but for the most part, they're basically like machines, and they're like sex machines because they're always really horny because they're like metal. They're made of metal. You know what I mean?
I will buy your book, but not Amaroses. Well, you don't have to buy Amaroses. It's going to be saturated.
Why are we here today? Oh, because we're here today to see if my dream's going to be a premonition. I was like, either I had a dream or I had a premonition. Hopefully it's a premonition, because then I'm like too legit to quit.
Explain Taurus.
Well, I mean, like, okay, by just looking at the sign itself, the Taurus is the bull. So obviously that's a natural leader. The horns represent, like, pig-headedness kind of, and just also like not to mess with. And, big, broad, like, like commands attention. It's like there's so much in just looking at the sign itself. Like the lion, you know what I mean? Like catty. Leos can always be really catty because you guys are feline.
I am a little catty.
Also, Leos,
and I'm really
I think
good at
a lot of Leos always have really good hair because you guys have manes.
No, we have manes. Yes,
yeah. Like, even Neil's hair is like thick and like.
Even my fake hair comes out to be mane.
Have I ever had any of my dreams? I have premonitionary dreams all the time, but the thing is, like, you don't really know it's a premonitionary dream until like way later. You're like,
yeah, you don't know
You're like, oh wait a minute, I dreamt about this.
And sometimes it comes in the form of deja vu.
Yeah, but like deja vu, but you get the flashback of the dream.
Of the dream, you're like, was this deja vu? Did I dream it? Was it real?
Yeah, it's nuts.
It's really scary.
Nuts. Explain Gemini. One good twin, one bad twin.
Period.
I mean, period. That's enough. Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. That's enough. I mean, and the thing is, too, you Geminis always think...
the water bearer, because I never understood how they're air signs, but water bearers.
Yeah, that's why they're always so depressed. The water bearer, because that's the thing. And remember how I was talking about how Aquarians always feel like they don't have a job? They don't know their place. I'm like, that's because they're the only sign that's assigned a job.
Actually working.
They're a water bearer, so that's why they have no real sense of, like, destiny and a real sense of, like, what they're meant to be. So they're always, like, kind of, like, fucking off on, like, figuring out what they're destined to become, because they already are something. They're born.
Oh, that's so funny.
You know what I mean? And so, but yeah, and that's why they always end up having real big bouts of depression or explosive, like, emotions, because the water gets too much to handle and it tips. Because it's a water, they're carrying a water chalice. They're not carrying a never-ending well.
It always has.
And that's also like Aquarians always like to kind of like collect everyone else's emotions because they don't want them to feel it, so they just kind of hold it. But then they can't process it because they don't feel the emotions. They try to think through it, but you can't think through an emotion; just to feel it. So that's why they always end up getting really depressed sometimes, and they don't even know why.
I think this sounds like a great book.
Isn't that, yeah, right?
Why did you copy my comment? Oh God. Don't, whatever you guys do, don't
and
fight.
Cancers, right? Like, I mean, I've been noticing this, I said this about yesterday too, Scorpios are oftentimes...
Well, you talked about Cancers and you said they're not really water people.
Because they're like
grounded people.
Because they're on the ground. Same thing
right.
with Scorpios.
They do go in the water.
Scorpios are scorpions and they're water signs, but I always think they're earth signs because they live in the desert.
Underneath a rock.
Underneath, like... layers of sand.
But in the tarot cards, they always have the scorpion near the water.
Yeah, because they are water. I mean, and that's because that's in the desert. That's where all the water is. It's lying dormant underneath it all. But still, they live underground and like on rocks. You know what I mean?
I do. Welcome,
that's why they're so grounded, and it's
welcome,
so crazy.
Rahman. Love this showing, right? My Scorpio is also represented by an eagle.
I've never seen that.
What? What does
Scorpio,
that mean, Charma?
Scorpion. Yeah, I don't know. I've never seen that.
There's always pros. The things you learn here. I know. We are unique.
So great.
So,
in fact, I was even making a differential too. In my tarot cards that I was doing yesterday for a party that I was working, I was making the distinction between an eagle who's touched by majesty. I go, but the difference between an eagle, like that's touched by the divine and the spirit, I go, but the difference between an eagle and a raven is that I made this realization yesterday. I was like, you know why ravens and crows are always like revered as magic? Because you've never seen them die. They're almost like immortal birds. Have you ever seen a dead crow?
I've never seen a dead
Nobody
crow.
ever has. Isn't that nuts? That's why they're always revered as magical. Yeah, but you've seen all the other birds out there dying crows.
Yeah.
Not a crow.
I've never seen
a dead crow either, or a dead raven. They're like immortal.
That's why they're considered magical. Keep
I
getting
think
that, guys.
so. I mean, isn't that nuts? Yeah, I think that's why they're like immortal. I think that's why people consider them immortal. Because think about it. Like every time you think of legend, like even Edgar Allan Poe, he was haunted by the immortal crow, the raven, that seemed to know everything about him. And I've never seen a dead one. Has anyone? No, you never see a dead crow.
Tell me about Aries. They're saying Aries are hot-headed and blunt, but every fire sign is blunt.
Yes, but Aries also, the reason why they're so independent. You've seen a dead crow? Oh, well, that must be a fact.
I don't believe it.
Where? I want to see it. But the thing about Aries, the crows represents magic and mystery and the cults. I mean, really, it's all that.
Almost everyone who doesn't know they're psychic loves these things. They love ravens and crows by accident. Yeah. They love cemeteries.
Yes.
All right, they love trees. Like there's something.
I know.
I
used to love climbing trees when I was little.
I know. Or collecting sticks.
I so wish I wasn't afraid to fall and break my leg.
Here's the thing. Right now. This is how you can tell your child is a little special. They love rocks.
Crows don't represent death.
Do you hear me? They love rocks.
I do too.
I know.
What was I saying?
Rain and thunderstorms, I think, falls in alignment. I love rain and thunderstorms, but you've never gotten it out here. But if you're in the East Coast,
we've had rain and thunderstorms. We had El Nino. That was a big one.
Did you not love it?
No, I hated it. I had to walk in it. I like rain and thunder when I can stay home.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Okay. I believe rain and thunderstorms.
So any gay, yeah, that kind of stuff, like about the signs and stuff like that. So Aries, like I was going to say, Aries, to go with the theme of following and dissecting the signs, they're always usually really independent because you know what you notice about the ram, Aries, why they're so solitary and independent and pig-headed? Because they're not a part of a herd. They're always depicted as the lone ram. They're always on the side of by themselves. That's why they're big time about being alone, always being by themselves, independent. They don't care. That's why they're impulsive. They don't need you. That's their entire mentality. They're lonely goat herds because they're all out in the mountains. They're not a part of a herd. That's not them. They're not followers. They'll socialize sometimes, but they'd rather just go live in their little cave away from everybody. They're always big homebodies. And oftentimes one of the most monogamous signs of the zodiac, because if they do mate, it's forever. Because again, they're only one. They're only mating.
I know a lot of Aries people, and they are very, very monogamous.
Yeah, monogamous. Because again, they're lone. They're just one person can run with them, not a pack. They're not looking for a pack, and they usually don't want children because they just want to live their lives and very materialistic and very into experiencing all that stuff. Because they're on the mountainside. They're travelers, and they're always travelers. They love to travel. They love all that
Most
stuff.
people lately that are calling me about their relationships are usually calling me about Pisces. They're not calling me about an Aries.
See, and I mean, like I said about Pisces, I go, wouldn't it be so great if Pisces is just one fish? You know what sucks about Pisces is that you are the 69 one up, one down fish. That means they're wishy-washy.
69 is Cancer.
Oh, right. No, but the Pisces is still...
But they still have...
they're like the yin-yang.
Fish one way,
one fish up, one fish down, and it's so annoying. Like, I wish there was just one fish, you know? And that's the thing, too. Pisces, if you think about it, they are represented by fish, meaning all Pisces are driven toward being so super into socializing, super into being a part of a clique, because what do fish belong to? A school. So that explains why they like to be out in the social scene so much, because they love people. They love being around people because they feel at home in a big crowd of people, in a big school of fish.
Yeah, but I wonder if Pisces have the same water personality as a Gemini, because of the two fish going in separate directions.
Gemini and Pisces do perfect together because they have the same idea, and also the good idea of one bad, one good. You know, the dark and the light. So they're always constantly battling their demons. Those are actually
emotional demons.
They're the signs that always have, like, you know, like the Harry Potters. They've got the scar of Voldemort, so they always have to, like, decide whether or not to make the good or the right choice.
I would also think Pisces, and I know a lot of Pisces. A lot of them, not everyone, I like to pray for Pisces. They have drinking problems.
They always have a vice.
They always have a vice. But Sometimes it could be sex, gambling, drinking.
But they love a vice. They have a vice. They always have a vice. And that's because they repress their emotions because they're people pleasers. Again, because it's two fish swimming. One fish is always wanting to go this way, the other one. So that's how they are all the time with their emotions and how they want to, like, help everybody.
It's like, go this way.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden one fish gets upset, but he's not telling the other fish. So the next thing you know, Pisces getting drunk in the corner and going, I can't fucking believe you. Then all of a sudden, like, they'll text you like, I'm sorry, but you know what my week was like? And then you've got literally one thing happening each day that just turns into a huge blow up. I'm like, girl, calm down, Pisces. It's okay. You don't have to make everyone so please yourself.
Oh, that's because Neptune, their ruler, is the planet of escape.
And Neptune is in retrograde, so Pisces have been going through all sorts of shit because that's the ruling planet. And it's been in retrograde, and it's going to be for like another couple of months, so...
Well, I mean, if your sister's possessive of boyfriend, it's probably because she was cheated on.
Like to gamble too. They love to gamble.
Hold on, she might have been cheated on in the past. That's not necessarily an Aries trait. You know, there are other factors that come into why people act the way that they act.
Okay, also, you guys, star signs can only, like, give about 80% of a reason why a person's a person. You know what the other 20% is? Just their fucked up, normal, crazy-ass selves, okay? Star signs and star charts can only take you so far. Upbringing, you know,
abusive relationships.
People who are spoiled brats are spoiled because they never got to hear no. That has nothing to do with signs. That's just bad parenting.
No. Sometimes you're the last one in the group. I'm the last girl in the group.
I don't know what button I just touched on, but...
You said spoiled.
Yeah, I wasn't talking about you.
Well, but still, I'm trying to help all the spoiled women in the world.
I'm not talking about women. Okay, what about spoiled led immediately to you and then immediately
He's
to
a little
women?
Spoiled, too.
I was just talking about spoiled brats are spoiled because they're spoiled.
Listen to me. It is not my fault. I am the last in the group. For girls.
I'm spoiled? I don't like to share.
Well, you're also...
I was the only child
different.
For the most part.
Only children are not only spoiled,
I had only children,
but they're also very possessive. It's a little different dynamic going on with only... Because Brian's an only child in my house, and then he wound up being a middle child in his dad's house.
So he went from being the Marsha to the Jan. Oh, that sucks. That really sucks.
It's true.
Yeah.
In any case... I can admit to being spoiled. It is not my fault.
A total Leo thing to say. It's never your fault. It's someone else's fault.
Always. Okay.
Okay, let's get to the reading because I gotta go.
Okay.
Oh gosh, it's already 7. Oh my god.
Is it 7 already?
Yeah, I gotta go.
Well, thank you guys for tuning in. Again, email us for your own personal reading. Psychic Tracey, Tracey, Brown @yahoo.com. I'm trying to get to 20,000 subscribers. Thank you everyone who brought me to 12,000 subscribers. When I ask you all subscribe, I've got a lot of videos out there. The most current one is Amorosa. And 4,000 views. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. Every time you look at a video, make sure you are subscribed. Sean's email address is seanlittle14@gmail.com.
SEAN.
SEAN, yes. Yes, very important.
Irish Sean, not English Sean.
Is Obama coming back?
Oh, yeah, this is my dream gonna come true. Let's see if it's Obama ambush.
Is Obama coming back? Is Obama coming back?
Should I do Bush?
Yeah, why not? I totally respect.
I think we should just see.
Let's see if Obama will come back. Bush is just going to show up. Like, you'll see more than one man show up in the picture. Is Obama coming back? Thank you for having fun with us, guys. I really appreciate everybody that tunes in, has fun with us. You do realize there's no other show like this around. Like, we are the only ones that do this and still predict accurately.
What's that word?
Accurate.
Really?
While Sean is doing his thing, I just want to tell everyone that I was with my grandson yesterday, and I live in a complex.
Did he try to kill you?
No, I live in a complex. There's a little bit of a windy road, and then he says to me, "I'm Dory. My name is Dory," and he says to me, "Dory, the spaceships are here." So I said, "What?" And he goes, "Dory, they're in the tree." And I said, he goes, "Can you see them?" And I said, "No, I think you have to tell them to let me see them." And we're still driving. And as we're driving, he goes, "They're behind us now."
That didn't fucking scare you?
Kind of did.
Are you kidding me? You got your little child of the corn right there in the car talking about seeing aliens in the trees, or you know that you're part of the psychic world. That fucking terrify the shit out of you.
It did, kind of.
And all random, that I could just, like, it's like a scene in, like, The Ring of the movie. They're behind us now.
They're behind us now.
Just not monotone. They're behind us now.
The weird thing is that I think he was doing it on purpose, and it was happening. But I think he was, like, telling me,
and
like,
he had a probably impish grin on his face. That weird, impish, terrifying grin. That didn't terrify you. Need to sit down with yourself and be like, you gave birth to the devil. The devil's in Los Angeles, y'all. His name was Ezra. It's not a good joke. And it would make sense because you're a Jesus-loving bitch. Ha ha ha.
He does things like that. And then he goes, we're driving, he goes, "They're behind us now."
They're behind us now. I mean, what a freaky kid. That is so crazy.
I was like, okay.
Yeah. See? Do you see how she's turning to my side about this?
No.
Now you know why she shared that story? Because I'm fucking right. Little Michael fucking Myers.
It's not that.
Ezra Myers. I'm going to start calling him Ezra Myers. That has a good ring to it, too.
I think he is.
Oh, God. And you know what? Charles Manson just died? Maybe he got reincarnated in Ezra.
Stop. No. I think he's like... Has anybody ever seen The Bad Seed?
You mean The Good Son? Or The Good Son when Malcolm tries to kill his family?
No. There's this movie called The Bad Seed where all these special kids with special abilities. Right, it's a creepy movie. Right. So I'm not saying my son is a bad seed. My grandson's a bad seed. I'm saying I think he was born...
Because he's got the devil inside. I've seen it since day one. Seen it since day fucking
You always didn't
one.
notice
I've always
it.
thought that there's something awesome in that kid.
Please.
That mischievous grin. I mean, he carries the doll upside down like he's hanging, like she's got a bleeding neck. Like, who does that? Who does that? And then when he looked at me with that face, I'll never forget. It was like little Michael Myers. He had that toy car that could have just might have been a fucking kitchen knife, and he's gonna go. You got a Norman.
I think he's trying to tell me that he's
not trying to tell you that now he's seen some fucking
spaceships. Like, who talks that way? So
he's not joking. He's seen them.
No, he was dead serious.
So you're right. He's not the devil. He's a fucking alien. He's here to take over the world.
That's what I'm trying to say.
He's here to take over the world. I mean, they're here.
They're here.
Yeah. Let's call the Scientologists, y'all. But they're fucking here.
So the other day he says to me, it was real funny. I would have pulled the car
seriously.
over. No, I would have pulled the car
and
over.
Ran, and like, you just float home, you stupid little kid. And I bet you'd come home, the kid would probably be like, "Hi, Grandma. How'd you get here? The spaceship."
Wait, I gotta tell you guys this one more story. So I'm working from home. I have my grandson in a bedroom. I never have my grandson around when I'm working, when I'm doing readings. So I said to him, I'm working. I work on the phone. I'm going to put you on TV in my bedroom. You're going to stay in my bedroom, right? He comes out and I could see him and I'm talking to this woman and he comes out and I'm going like this. Get back in the room. And he's not getting back in the room. He keeps coming. And I say to this woman, he's probably gay. And my grandson goes, but... And I was like, don't answer. Because I don't know what's going to come out of his mouth. It could come out this fool. I don't know what's going to happen.
I'm surprised he doesn't have, like, Tourette. Like, hi, Grandma. Like, he's going to have, like...
Wait. So I go like this. I'm like, Ezra, shut up. Shh. Because I'm on the phone. Shut up. And he goes, he's looking at the phone and he's going, but... Like, he wants to tell her something else. And so finally, I just couldn't help it, and I kept her on speaker. I was like, you get the hell away from me. I do not need help answering these questions. Get out of here. It was so weird. He wanted to help me.
He wanted to help you? No, he wanted to ruin your reading. He's going to give you some demonic, crazy days. No. One day you're going to walk in and your head's going to spin. And then you're going to be like, oh my gosh, Sean was right.
I'm going to be like... You're not allowed to spin your head around.
Yeah.
That's
and
me.
No split pea soup on my fucking couch, okay? No, you can't split that up. No.
I would do that. I'd be like,
and if you do, let me get a pot first. And we'll heat it up for dinner.
I would handle it a whole nother way. I'd be like, okay, you're clearly
I mean, that spaceship shit would be like, I'd be like, I'm going to talk to Brian about this
But I think he did it on purpose.
He always does it on purpose. He's got that mischievous little, like, he's a leprechaun.
I don't know if he was trying to
Maybe
scare
he's on the
me.
devil, but you sure got a leprechaun on your hands. You know what they love to do? Play fucking pranks on you. Like, my friend Matt Flynn is a leprechaun. I'm like, every time I talk to him, it's like soundbite. Oh, girl.
Don't stain the couch. No spinning today's right. Right. I'd be like, you're not allowed to spin today.
And don't ever do that in school.
And don't do it in public.
That would be funny. That'd be a funny show. Like,
please stop.
You have like this kid. You have like the spawn of Satan. It's like the spawn of Satan. Like none of this.
Don't do that.
No Latin. No
Latin. No Latin.
No Latin today.
No Latin.
No backwards talking. No Latin. You're just an ordinary little kid. Okay, Lucifer, you got it.
Okay, Lucifer.
Yes, Grandma. What did I say? What did I say about that verse? Yes, Grandma. There we go.
There we go.
Now, what do you want to have for lunch? You are up. What did I say? Peanut butter and jelly. Fine. Seriously.
Somebody said you didn't pull that car over.
Yeah, I would have fucking been like, oh god, I would have taken him straight home. I would have taken him straight home. I'd be like, your kid is getting nuts, Brian.
All right.
Jesus. Oh, thank you guys. I know.
Okay.
I love all my little improv moments.
No, he's really funny. Somebody is walking out. We know who. Somebody is walking out of the White House.
What do you got? I definitely have Obama coming in. But yeah, walking out. It's coming soon, y'all. I mean, I'm getting like around February, March is when this is all going to happen. And I do get that there's going to be two. I think it's going to be Bush. I'm kind of thinking Bush is what I see. I mean, if it's not Bush, I think it is Bush, though. I think they're going to take the two most recent candidates that were, like, you know, there. You know what I mean? And Clinton might just be like a grandpa, like, you know, whatever.
People are going to love the idea of bringing Obama back in. There is going to be a lot of mental conflict as to what that means. But there is going to be a lot of prayer, you know, prayer for the country, prayer for Obama. There's going to be harmony, and I do believe that's going to come in the form of two men, although my card shows a male and female, but I'm talking about harmony of a situation. They're looking for a creative twist to make the country whole again.
Mm-hmm. You know who's going to be pissed about this? Michelle.
Interesting. I do get a woman here, and I didn't know who she was. I think
she's gonna be like, no, not again. Or she knows she don't want this to happen, but she knows she's prepping for it. Like they both are, I think.
Well, I also think she's not gonna have the same impact as First Lady.
No.
But I do believe she's gonna have an imprint in this new
America.
Yes, there will be an imprint, but she will not be holding her husband's hand coming back in. In fact, I think all the wives are going to stay out.
Yeah.
And I think they're going to find a way to bring women together.
On another level.
Thank you. There is something about this that is scary for everyone. People will be on the fence about it. But my final outcome is that Obama is such a cool man that he comes in with that cocky confidence that he has. And he's actually coming in with ideas because the bunny is at the bottom. So he's coming in without ideas to make this country
get on its feet. I mean, I see with him a grand...
Make this country
getting
whole
the waters
again.
of change and evolution back on track. You know, we've been kind of stagnant, kind of, also. And money, he'll bring up the economy.
Yes,
and,
he will. Karma is going to come in a form of Trump leaving. Mm-hmm. All right? So this is the first card. Karma's at the base, right? Remember, this is the White House. This is karma. And it comes in a form of foolish energy. It comes in a form of this has never been written. Mm-hmm. This design, bringing back Obama, probably bringing back Bush also. It's fool's energy. It's never been done. No. I'll look another day to see if Trump will go to jail. I'd rather get a little closer to see whether or not Mueller actually gets fired.
Yeah.
There will definitely be some conflict. Mm-hmm. There's some conflict over money, but the sun will shine and no one is going to allow the country to, economy to disappear. So the sun is the final outcome, but conflict will ensue.
Yeah.
That means the stock market will drop. Mm-hmm. That means, there might be suicides because people are just kind of crazy. Like, some people can't wait to see what the final outcome looks like.
Some people are still so stuck on him. It's really crazy.
There's no need to panic. No matter what's going down, there's no need to panic. I like to call it out 40 years in the desert, but it won't last. Them coming back is a great thing. Everything changes, and it takes them all of 10 months to change everything. Yeah. Like, they're going to do it fast.
Yeah.
Watch.
Yeah, be creative.
So by the time the new election in 2020, they're going to leave them with a very, very healthy, financially stable environment for a Republican or for a Democrat. Mm-hmm. I don't necessarily see where a woman, Republican or Democrat, is actually going to take over in the next election. But I do believe that women are going to have a big fight in terms of their presentation for 2020, so that 2024, I believe we can get a woman president. Not in 2020.
Yeah, not 2020.
But the presentation is going to begin after Obama gets in. And Bush. They are magical. The decision is going to be made so swiftly, you guys won't even see it coming.
Yeah. Like, it was in my dream. It was kind of like, what? Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. It was so nuts. It was like a tail end of it. It wasn't even like it was like the monopoly of my dream. It was just some random window that I jumped into, and I was in this weird reality.
What you guys don't seem to understand is that they're plotting this right now. Yes. I think Trump knows it.
Yeah.
All the world will be involved. The whole world will be involved, not just the country. I can't see Andrew Cuomo, actually, to be honest with you. I don't know who's going to wind up being president in 2020. We're going to have to wait until all the candidates come in.
That's something we
have to do. But they have to do it as a sacrifice. We are looking terrible. I was in Israel, and we did not look good.
We don't look good.
Even from Israel. Like, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
There's definitely a third party, I honestly believe, that's coming in. And I always said it was Clinton. I do believe it's going to be Obama, Bush, Democrat, Republican. I think Clinton comes around the bend to help out with something very, very specific in the way that he can handle, foreign affairs or international, blah, 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 blah. Or fixing this whole Palestinian-Israeli embassy, joke that
not Bernie.
Trump pulled on everyone.
No Bernie.
I think Trump will stay in the States. He's a white guy that believes he's entitled. He's not trying to leave the country. I think he would only leave the country if
he knows he's going to go to jail.
But even then, that would mean hiding out because there's no place you can go anymore.
Especially for him.
Well, especially for him because he doesn't even eat alternate foods. He has a very specific American diet.
Yeah, which is what, French fries and hamburgers?
Whatever it is, it makes him overweight. Will Trump lose his money? Yes.
He's been losing his money.
Yes, he will lose his money. That is part of the problem that is occurring right now. Also, Mueller may put a freeze on a lot of his assets.
I thought his assets were frozen.
Some of them are. Some of the overseas ones are.
Anyway, so, yay, it looks like my dream is going to be a premonition. Stay tuned. Because if it's true, you heard it here first. Which is nuts, because I woke up thinking, that's nuts. That's not what happened. But I never have dreams like that.
Be wealthy. I really don't know if the next president's going to be R or D. I don't know. I'm too far in advance.
I definitely get for the next president. I think we're going to get like a Joe Schmo nice guy.
I think that too. I also think it's going to be someone
he'll be like a migrant worker. He'll be like an
ordinary guy.
He should be wearing like a car jumpsuit with his name Joe.
I think so too.
I'm getting a very,
because I'm not feeling that it's someone that's been in the limelight.
I'm getting a very strong average Joe, someone new, someone that people are like, hey, you should run for president. It's going to be one of those.
McCain, the male, has a terminal disease. Period. It's terminal. I'm not feeling Joe Biden. I just don't see it. Oh, it depends on how... It depends on... If they make the election null and void, all those appointments get overturned. If he just walks out, then Obama would have to come in and overturn all the ones that he wants. Well, he's already been pardoning people. So will he pardon anyone? He's already started. And when all is said and done, he is going to try and pardon his children. But realistically, you have to be convicted to be pardoned.
I don't think Trump is going to go to jail. He has a patsy. He already has someone he's going to pin everything on. He's going to pin Russia on someone. He's got a patsy.
I don't think he's going to jail.
He's not going to go to jail. He's kind of patsy.
But we'll look at it as we get closer. He's going to blame
someone else. I feel like Pence is going to take the ball. I feel like if anyone goes to jail, it'll probably be Pence.
I think Trump's marriage is actually over.
No, I don't have a cold. Oh, no, it's just allergies.
No, he always does that.
Plus, it's been 85 degrees and 55 degrees at night. You know how that does for you know what that does?
Somebody said he wants to fire Mueller this Friday. I've always seen Mueller being fired, but don't get it twisted. Mueller has his ducks in order.
Yeah, he's ready to go.
So, he's going to pass on some very pertinent information to the next person. It doesn't delay this process. Trump and his whole family is going down.
Sure would love going to jail, that little POS.
Yeah, I think Pence is starting to get caught up in something as well.
Yeah. We never really hear about him, which is so odd.
You know what, guys? I actually don't want Trump to suffer. I don't want Pence to suffer.
I don't see it that
way. I don't see it that way. I think suffering is history knowing
that they're bad.
That we got rid of them. Mm-hmm. That's suffering. That's for the rest of your life, and that's in the history book.
I mean, I kind of feel like Trump knows that that's what's going to happen, so that's why I feel like he's just being extra volatile. It's like, he'll go down the worst president in history, and he'll love it. Because he also probably thinks the best person in history.
December says, yes, Omarosa.
He's so deluded. In the Sarah Silverman show, he made it sound like, you know what, we're going to start saying again? Merry Christmas, because you never hear it. I'm like, where do you not hear Christmas? What are you, crazy? It's all the commercials.
I know he
said Christmas season, they say it in every fucking commercial. And then Sarah Silverman made this whole joke about, Starbucks, and it's like, you know what evangelists and out really, what are they going to complain about this year? It's too Christmassy or whatever. It's like, but you know what? You know who owns Starbucks? Just said something Schultz. It's like, he's Jewish. So you're going to get mad about a Jewish-owned coffee company not representing Christmas on your cups. Wow.
Yeah, but they did at first, and then they're just trying to be neutral. Yeah, they're just trying to be neutral, Starbucks. And again, I could care less. I used to work for a department store, don't say the name, and I was so uncomfortable with saying Happy Holidays. What?
Bullseye.
Okay, I was so uncomfortable with saying the holidays, and one of the customers was like, just say it.
Merry Christmas.
And I was like, I just looked at him and I was like,
I like Happy Christmas though.
Merry Christmas.
I like Happy Christmas. The English say Happy Christmas. I like that better.
Well, I like Happy Christmas, Merry New Year.
Oh, cute. I like to say Happy Holidays. I'm all about Happy Holidays because I just think it's like the holidays. I don't think it...
But then you're taking my Christmas away from me.
When I say Happy Holidays, I mean Happy Hanukkah, Happy every fucking holiday that's happening.
But Kwanzaa. I don't have time to figure all that out.
Do you have a Kwanzaa bush?
See, you assume that I would be Kwanzaa. Not Kwanzaa.
I'm joking.
Wait. Well, I still think... Okay.
Yeah, Happy Christmas.
So,
Happy Christmas.
One of my clients, God bless her, is getting me a DNA kit. Yes, and I will announce on live TV
so what? Chinese too? You keep on saying that. You swear up and down you're Chinese.
Okay, my son's sister has Chinese in her.
My cousin, nephew, niece, And then auntie, great aunt, had a little bit of part Cherokee Indian in her.
First of all.
So, because of my cousin, great aunt, niece, nephew, niece, I am 1/8 of Cherokee Indian.
0.0000.
So that's my reservation. You are not going to let me not get in there.
Listen to me. I come from the Taino Indians and the Arawak Indians. They're out there. They're in the Caribbean.
I'm from the Indians too.
No.
I'm a Native American.
But mine are Taino and Arawak.
No, I'm not. I'm from Chinese. I'm China. Straight from China.
You're Chinese.
And Irish.
But Chinese people, Asian people are very drawn to me. I think I might have some Asian... They love me. They love me. You
Chinese,
know that.
Asian people are just so drawn to me. Who says that?
Me.
I didn't even notice that. You just, what are you, a chink magnet? You just walk in and they go, oh, ha ha ha.
They love me.
Okay.
And I think it's because it's Asian derived from Africa.
Are
Thank
you sure it's not? I don't know. Do they love you, or is it?
Are you waiting for your results?
Are you sure, or is it because you always like to walk around eating chicken in the open, and maybe they're just drawn to your chicken? Maybe
they do love chicken.
You're just eating
Stop. No,
I think it might be the chicken that you're eating. They're like, oh, will you get that chicken?
I lived in Koreatown and was very comfortable.
Oh, $1 for 1 leg, huh? $1 for 4 legs? 4 legs?
They like chicken.
Just so you guys know, I'm half Chinese, so don't get offended.
Asians love chicken. You don't even understand. It's not a joke.
That's why we're like the same. We like grape juice. We love watermelon.
Why do you like grape juice?
I don't know, because I'm half Chinese. It's like Chinese.
They love grape juice.
We love grape juice.
I don't even understand that. But we love grape juice.
I know. You know, I had to wait in line for the grape juice, for the grape soda, for the blacks. And the Chinese.
I have grape juice at the food pantry. Do you want me to bring you some?
No, but I love like grape soda. That was always my favorite.
Soda.
I loved grape soda. In fact, the monsters I drink are the grape flavor. I don't know why we like it. It's a Chinese thing. It's a weird Chinese thing. And you know what else we all like? You know what? You know blacks and Chinese. You know what else we love? We love to eat white rice and soy sauce. Just that. It's like our secret.
They do.
It's like our secret.
Yeah,
it's like our
but
secret.
White rice for me comes from the Caribbean. So
yeah, but like
I can't claim the Asian
white
side.
Rice and soy sauce. My friend Nina's like, I love to eat that.
We can eat white rice and butter.
I know.
And a little salt.
Oh my god, my friend just got me a rice maker.
I get a rice maker. I should get a rice maker.
A little tiny one. I can't wait to use it. I'm gonna make like homemade chicken and rice soup.
But in any case,
the salt.
I'm also gonna find out if how much Jewish blood I have in me.
There you go.
This guy called me a Hasidic magnet.
A Hasidic magnet?
Oh, yeah. What did I say?
Hasidic?
Hasidic.
She's so Jewish, right?
So Jewish.
She can't pronounce Hasidic, and she can't even say...
What?
You don't even know any freaking...
Hasidic magnet.
You don't even know Yiddish. You don't even speak... You don't even know any Yiddish words. I know more Yiddish than you do.
I was in the play.
Oikavalt. I mean, come on.
I know
Did you say you're in the... You're in
Oikavalt? I was in the play.
Oikavalt? I was
in Fiddler on the Roof. The only black and Fiddler in the Room.
Okay, well, I played Tituba in the
I couldn't understand why I was there, except I needed to be there. Tracey stayed messed up.
I played Tituba in the Crucible, so I guess I'm an African voodoo princess, too.
You know, I think you might have some black in you, to be honest with you.
I think I do.
You should do your DNA.
Okay.
I think you would be shocked.
My dad would get so mad.
You would be shocked. Like 50%.
I mean, seriously, every time I meet a black girl, it's like, we're sisters, we're so kindred. I don't know.
I think I was, seriously, we must have been cousins in the past life, because you were too connected to me. Yeah. It's like, energetically.
Yeah. I get a lot.
So, listen to me. Okay. I'm going to find out, also, from this DNA test, if I have...
bipolar?
How much Jewish blood I have in me.
Okay.
Period. So I'm looking to see what part of Africa I'm from. That is so important.
I'm getting...
Because the cloth matters. Like, I need to know the cloth from that region. Zimbabwe.
I think so. You seem so Zimbabwean.
What does that mean?
It's so different from someone from Nigeria.
What is that? What does any of that mean?
I'm making that up. I don't know. I was actually really impressed that I knew two countries in that, Zimbabwe and Nigeria.
I will let you know. Because I have a very specific look that is very Caribbean.
Very Zimbabwe.
But very African.
Zimbabwe, I think.
Shut up.
Zimbabwe. You're from Zimbabwe.
I'll let you know when the test comes through. Because it'll be like 70-75% from a specific country.
Or Rwanda.
I don't know how anybody looks. So, like, I have to see their faces.
No, they're too dark, actually. I think Zimbabwe. You seem very Zimbabwe.
Well, my mom is very dark, though.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Are they still talking about Tuchibab? Yeah. Did you guys not see The Crucible? You guys should. It's a good one.
Tracy, do I have any ancestry that's done voodoo? Well, my family, seriously, is from Haiti. That's where they originated. And then they escaped Haiti and wound up in the Virgin Islands. So technically, we're not from the Virgin Islands. We're from Haiti.
So, yes. So yes.
To answer
the question.
Yes.
The simple way of saying it. Yes.
Yes. Sketches is Ghana, Ivory Coast, and Nigerian. Wow.
I'm kidding.
I can't wait to find out. Shut up. I'll let you know.
I think Zimbabwe was where that Coming to America. I think that's where that came from. Have you ever seen that movie?
Yes.
Okay.
Every black person has seen that movie.
You've never fucking seen the other one. You never saw The Distinguished Gentleman, which
I never heard of this Indian. Narragansett Indian. Where are they from? From what region? See? Only Shanice says, my aunt did ours, and we have Asian, Zamunda. Caucasian, African, and Ghana. Wow. It's Zamunda? Wait.
I don't know. I think they're talking to each other.
Oh. Where is Narasak Indian from? Oh, African
wow.
Ancestry.com has 33,000 African tribes in their database. Well, I'm getting it from Ancestry.com.
You've never seen The Distinguished Gentleman. That's why I was asking.
One of my clients is paying for it, and I'm so excited. Like, that is the gift of all gifts. That is a gift that will complete me.
Just so you can tell everyone that you're 3% Jewish.
Zamunda.
Oh, Zamunda is coming to America. Oh, they were from Zamunda. Oh, see, Zimbabwe. I was close. It started with a Z.
I never heard of Zamunda, though.
I think it's made up.
Is Zamunda made up? Are you guys joking now?
No, I think they made it up for the movie. Oh. Because he was a prince from Zamunda. I think they made that up. I think it's a made up place. Oh, it's not made up? Oh.
It's not made up. Zamunda is fake.
Yeah, I told you they made it up. They have to.
No. Fake. It's made up for the movie. Zamunda. Yeah. It's not real. Laugh my ass off. Okay.
Yeah.
Hi, Dreaming Angel. How are you?
I do think that in the play Book of Mormon, I think they do go to a real African country.
I can take the results from Ancestry and send it to African Ancestry, and they will interpret it. Okay, I'll do that.
Okay. Well, I have
6% Ben and
to
Togo.
go. It's
You're
7:30.
lucky.
I need to be at my house by 8.
Okay, this went overboard.
Way over.
But we love you.
We love you.
It's so much fun.
Always.
I'm so excited. Hey, when I post these, do you guys want to see the comments, or do you prefer it without the comments? This was fun. Thank you, Charmer. Thank you for the hearts. Love you all. Okay, hearts, everyone. Hearts. I like the comments.
Tune in.
Okay, Charmer. Love you guys.
Wednesday, comments. Down again.
They like the comments. Okay. Leave the comments. Okay, I will. Keep the comments. Okay.
Okay. It's a landslide.
It's a landslide.
Just like that's what they said about Obama in my thing.
What? Keep the
They're
comments?
like, Obama's winning by a landslide. I was like, what? And I was like, oh. And then he won. And then they were like, oh, and here's Bush. And I was like, and everyone was like, and that was when I woke up. It was like one of those like, what?
I can't wait. I'm so excited.
It was like, and then fade to black. And then I'm like, oh God, did that really happen?
I'm so excited. I can't love you all. Thank you, Angel. How are you? I can't wait for this country to get turned around. Bush has really. That's how my peoples talk. That's how my peoples talk.
I know, but you don't usually...
You know how else we talk? We don't say today. We say today.
Yeah, but you don't usually say anything after turnt. Turnt is turnt by itself. We're going to get turnt because it's combining two things.
You're such a Taurus. I don't need
both. I'm a very big, like...
We don't need that. It's a Taurus thing.
To be, like, all about vernacular and grammatics. Yes,
it's annoying. Taurus do that more than anybody.
I can't help myself. Just can't.
Today. Turned up today. T-A-Y-D-A-Y.
You're getting turned around. You're getting turned. Turn in your own head.
I'm getting all confused now.
Oh God. Don't get lost in your slang.
We need to have a Black Day where we talk all about it.
February.
All about Black.
We'll do it during Black History Month.
Okay.
What's coming up? I think so, right?
And like, no one can make fun of me. If I say...
You don't say
axe.
Do you say axe?
I don't. But if I say it...
You wouldn't say it.
But leave me alone if I do. Leave me alone. This is how my people talk. Period. If I say axe, I'm okay with it. I love black slang.
I do too. I love saying it in white girl voice. I think it's my favorite. It's like my favorite joke to say like black slang and white girl voice. Like, show enough. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up.
But that's not even funny anymore. Remember when it used to be funny?
I think it's still funny. Show enough. Show enough. Like, I don't do that often anymore.
Nothing's better than Black Twitter and their ebonics. And I text ebonics constantly. Like, I type so fast that it comes out as ebonics.
Who's ready to get turned? I'm so ready to get turned.
It's not funny anymore.
Yeah, it is. It's no. Show enough.
I'm with it. It's ebonics.
Reese's Pieces, y'all.
Nobody likes our president.
No.
That's right, sweet Daz. We're just done. He's such an ugly.
I love y'all. I always say y'all.
Person.
Like I pretend like I'm Southern all the time.
I like to say you all too, though.
No, y'all. I like to say you all too. No, it's y'all. Now you want to be proper? Now you want to be proper? I like to say you all too. Now she wants to have some. Now she wants to be all proper.
Oh, Medea's the one that made all the black ebonics popular. I love her for that. Then thank you, Medea.
Isn't he a boy?
All right, guys. Medea from all the movies.
But
Tyler
he's a
Perry.
Boy. He's not a real Tyler Perry. It's Tyler Perry. Medea's not real.
That's not the point.
Okay.
Medea
is Tyler Perry. So Tyler Perry is what made Black Ebonics.
We see, you did it again. We don't need you to be so correct.
I'm sorry.
Medea.
Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry.
Made black vernacular popular.
That's
we
like
love
saying,
that.
Okay, that's just like always calling Grace Adler. Okay, her name is Deborah Messing. Is Tyler Perry gay? I don't know. Is he?
He really is. But
he doesn't say it though. He's not out.
No, because he went.
That's why he
went through some machine and it made him straight again.
I'm sorry. He went to a machine?
I'm joking. He's straight now. He's straight. Or something.
That's why he comes out with all these Medea movies.
Non-gay acting. Or non-participating gay. A non-participating gay, I think is what he is.
Oh, well. He just hasn't met the right participant.
No. He made a conscious choice.
To not activate his sexuality. To not participate in his desires.
See, but I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means.
That he's not having sex or he's having sex with women. Doesn't he have a baby out here right now? Did he have a baby?
Gay.
Doesn't he have a baby? Well, probably. But he says he loves his mom, so I'm not getting in the middle of all that. Oh, really? Oh.
He got raped? Oh.
See, some things I don't repeat, and you just say it. But now I'm going to put the comments. Tyler does have a baby. But listen, I don't care what Tyler is. He made Medea and made Medea popular and made Medea Ebonics come out like amazing. He changed, our blackness for us, and I just love it.
He's kind of like the second most famous black drag queen other than RuPaul.
What?
RuPaul's a drag queen, and he's in drag. He's not. Medea is a female character that he's dressing up as a woman. RuPaul is a drag queen. It's the same thing. I was like, he's the second most famous drag queen since RuPaul.
Yeah, but you do know that RuPaul did not like being a drag queen at one point.
She doesn't like it now. Are you kidding?
Right, and tried to be a man, and it's not working for her. Like, coming out in a male suit doesn't work for
I know, but
RuPaul.
She hates wearing drag now.
I know, but she always hated it. I'm surprised she came back as drag.
Because she's made a fortune on it.
Hearts, please. I know. Hearts, please. We love you. Yes, I am in Atlanta.
He is gay, he has had
Tyler said Medea was based on his mother and aunt. Yes, that is true. Medea is based off of Tyler's aunt. Yep, that is true.
Okay, I gotta go, you guys.
I love you. We don't want to leave you. We don't want to leave you.
Tune in on Wednesday. It'll be a Christmas special. Oh, I'm gonna do a lip sync to Britney Spears' Christmas song.
Bye, guys. Love you. Bye-bye. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you so much. Bye.